My phone rang at 10 a.m. on a Tuesday. It was my sister, Sarah. Before I could even say hello, she screamed into the receiver, "You need to send me $5,000 right now, or Buster dies today." I froze, my hands hovering over my office keyboard. Buster is a 3-year-old golden retriever mix. He is the sweetest, most loyal dog on the planet, and it has always killed me to see how poorly Sarah treats him. She leaves him crated for 12 hours a day, forgets to buy dog food, and treats him more like a disposable Instagram prop than a living creature. "Sarah, slow down," I said, my heart hammering against my ribs. "What happened to Buster? Where are you?" "I'm at the emergency vet," she sobbed, though it sounded more like angry whining than genuine grief. "I had some friends over last night for a watch party, and someone left a massive bowl of dark chocolate-covered raisins on the coffee table. Buster ate the whole thing while I was sleeping in. The vet says he's an acute kidney failure and his heart rate is through the roof. He needs emergency dialysis, 4 fluids, and days of hospitalization." "Oh my God," I breathed, sick to my stomach. "Is he going to make it?" "The vet said there's a 90% chance he recovers if they start right now," she snapped impatiently. "But the estimate is $5,000. I don't have that. I just booked my trip to Tulum. My credit cards are maxed out, and they won't approve me for care credit. So you need to Venmo me the money immediately." I rubbed my temples. "Sarah, I'm not just going to Venmo you $5,000. Let me call the clinic and give them my card number directly." "No," she shouted, cutting me off so fast it made my head spin. "You can't do that. Just send it to my account. They need the deposit in cash or debit from the owner. You make 6 figures, OP. You're a software engineer. You don't have a wife or kids to pay for. This is pocket change for you." "It's not pocket change," I argued, the suspicion creeping in. Emergency vets always take over-the-phone payments from family members. Why was she insisting on a direct Venmo transfer? "Sarah, I will pay the vet. I am not sending the cash directly to you." Her tone instantly shifted from frantic panic to ice-cold cruelty. "Fine," Sarah said, her voice dropping all pretense of sadness. "If the $5,000 isn't sitting in my Venmo balance in exactly 10 minutes, I am telling the receptionist to draw up the euthanasia papers. I'll just have him put down. It's only $100. "You, what?" I gasped. The sheer, sociopathic casualness of her threat knocked the wind out of me. "You heard me," she stated bluntly. "I'm not going into debt over a dog. If you love him so much, pay up. If you don't send the money right now, his blood is on your hands, OP. You're the one killing him." She hung up. I sat at my desk, staring at the black screen of my phone. My own sister was holding her dog's life hostage with a financial gun to my head. I didn't open Venmo. I grabbed my car keys, ran out of my office, and drove straight to the emergency animal hospital. I was going to save Buster, but I wasn't going to give her a single dime. I practically ran a red light getting to the emergency animal hospital. I burst through the double glass doors, my chest heaving, fully expecting to find my sister sobbing hysterically in a corner. Instead, Sarah was sitting comfortably in a plastic waiting room chair, sipping an iced matcha latte and casually scrolling through TikTok on her phone. When she looked up and saw me, her expression instantly darkened. She dropped her phone into her designer purse and stood up, furious. "What the hell are you doing here, OP?" she hissed, marching over to me. "I specifically told you to Venmo me the money. Now you've wasted 30 minutes driving down here. If Buster dies, it is entirely your fault for dragging your feet." I ignored her completely and walked straight to the receptionist. "Hi, I'm here for Buster. I am taking over complete financial responsibility for his care. Put my credit card on file." Sarah grabbed my arm, digging her manicured nails into my jacket. "You can't do that. I am the owner. You give the money to me." Before I could tear my arm away, a woman in blue scrubs stepped into the lobby. "Are you the family for Buster?" "I am paying for his treatment," I said, stepping away from Sarah. "Whatever he needs, do it. I authorized the $5,000. The veterinarian, Dr. Evans, gave me a tight, unreadable smile. "Please come with me to the consult room. Both of you." We followed Dr. Evans into a small, sterile room. She closed the door and picked up a clipboard. "Buster is stabilized on 4 fluids for now," Dr. Evans began, her tone incredibly serious. "But I need to be completely transparent with you. The dark chocolate and raisins he ingested last night certainly triggered this acute crisis, but that is not why his kidneys are failing." "What do you mean?" I asked, my stomach dropping. "I mean his blood work and physical exam show a severe, prolonged pattern of neglect," Dr. Evans said, turning a harsh glare toward Sarah. "Buster is nearly 15 pounds underweight under his fur. He is severely dehydrated. Worse, his toxicology screen showed high levels of amphetamines in his system, specifically Adderall. This wasn't a one-time accident. His kidneys have been under chronic stress for months from repeated exposure to human medications left within his reach." I slowly turned to look at my sister. She takes Adderall daily. She is also notoriously messy, leaving pills scattered on her nightstand and bathroom floor. "You've been slowly poisoning him," I whispered, the horror washing over me. "For months." That is a lie. Sarah shrieked, pointing a finger at the vet. She's just trying to run up the bill. He's a picky eater, that's why he's skinny. And I dropped 1 pill a week ago, he was fine. A dog doesn't end up with chronic renal failure from a single drop pill, Dr. Evans countered coldly. If we proceed with the dialysis and hospitalization, I am legally obligated to report this severe neglect to animal control. Fine. Report me. Sarah screamed, turning her rage onto me. See what you did, OP. You came down here and started asking questions, and now they're threatening me. You're making a huge scene instead of just paying the bill like I told you to. If you had just sent the Venmo, we wouldn't be dealing with this drama. She was actually gaslighting me. She was trying to blame me for her dog starvation and organ failure because I didn't blindly hand her $5,000 in cash. I'm not paying a dime, I said quietly. Sarah's eyes widened in panic. What? You just said. I'm not paying a single dime, I repeated, my voice turning to steel, as long as your name is on his microchip. Are you insane? Sarah shrieked, her voice echoing in the small consult room. She looked from me to the veterinarian, utterly bewildered. He's my dog. I bought him. I'm not giving you ownership of my dog. You're not giving him to me, I corrected her, keeping my voice dangerously low. You're selling him to me. For $5,000. Because that is the exact amount of debt you are about to walk out of here with if I leave. Sarah scoffed, crossing her arms defensively. I'll figure it out. I'll open another credit card. They already denied you care credit, Dr. Evans interjected quietly, her face a mask of professional disgust. And I'm afraid, given the toxicological findings of chronic amphetamine ingestion and severe malnutrition, I cannot legally discharge this animal back into your care today. If you decline treatment and cannot pay, we will have to proceed with humane euthanasia and I will file a report for animal cruelty with the state. Sarah's face drained of color. The reality of her situation finally pierced through her thick armor of entitlement. If she walked out, she wouldn't just lose the dog, she would be facing criminal charges. You're both bluffing, she spat, though her voice shook. Try me, I said. You have 2 choices, Sarah. Choice A, you walk out of here, your dog dies because of your horrific negligence, and you face a cruelty investigation that will ruin your little Tulum vacation. Choice B, you sign over full legal ownership of Buster to me right now, on paper. I pay the $5,000 bill. You walk away with a clean slate, and you never contact me for money again. She glared at me with pure, unadulterated hatred. She wasn't sad about losing Buster, she was furious that she wasn't walking away with $5,000 in her Venmo account. Give me the stupid pen, she snapped. Dr. Evans immediately left the room and returned less than a minute later with a transfer of ownership form and the microchip registration paperwork. Sarah snatched the pen from my hand and scribbled her signature so aggressively she nearly tore the paper. She didn't ask to go back and say goodbye to Buster. She didn't ask for updates on his surgery. You are dead to me, she hissed, shoving the clipboard into my chest. Don't ever call me again. She stormed out of the clinic, the glass doors slamming behind her. I handed the clipboard back to Dr. Evans and pulled out my credit card. My hands were shaking, but this time, it was from relief. The aftermath. Buster spent 4 agonizing days in the ICU on continuous 4 fluids and dialysis. It was touch and go for the first 48 hours, but golden retrievers are fighters. By day 3, he was lifting his head to lick my hand. By day 4, he ate a full bowl of prescription kidney diet food. The final bill came out to $6,200. I didn't care. I paid it in full. It took months of strict dietary management and specialized care, but Buster made a full recovery. He gained 20 pounds, his coat grew back thick and shiny, and the dull, exhausted look in his eyes was replaced by pure joy. He sleeps at the foot of my bed every night now. As for Sarah, karma didn't wait long. Because she had maxed out her credit cards trying to maintain her lifestyle, her car was repossessed 3 months later. She tried to call our parents crying for a bailout, but I had already sent them a copy of Buster's veterinary records and the toxicology report. They refused to give her a dime. She lost her dog, she lost her car, and she lost her family. And all I lost was $6,000 for the best friend I've ever had.